Hey guys, welcome back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders. It's lunchtime on our first day here at whatever this incredibly long name school was. It's a 3-day per semester school. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that the school's dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Oh, this kid again. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone at lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? And this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket over his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve a perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid chicken recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. You wait and see a zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Well, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I don't want to die. I don't want to swim toward the light. Let's savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Let's approach. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my very fortune and establish my legacy for all time, as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal, though. It's just you and me were talking, and I can keep a secret. In fact, I've had some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 whole more days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw.
You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure you'd got some if you'd searched. While you're wrapping up that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you've got big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your strength. Wow him with your big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up, or be modest but thoughtful. Ooh, tough choice. We don't want to talk about adding an ingredient to spice it up because then we would be insulting him. Let's be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. Ooh, we did the right thing. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Megan. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Oh, thank you, Colonel. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up, pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Treachery. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aw.
Sure, Megan. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep. Boop. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. You want to do, or who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Ooh, well, she did say Pop was cute. However, did she mean it in like a, oh, he's a cute little kid way, or did she mean it in like a he's cute way? And the other one is a piece of machinery. Huh. Pop it is. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Or Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Wow, what a man. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Miriam, you said he was cute. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up into steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest a partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy, that's the perfect choice. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. This game is crazy. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? As a matter of fact, ma'am, I can see that you're wearing chicken-decorated leggings. No, these are tights. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Oh, no, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing on Megan's dream, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. Wow, he peeled those fast. He tosses them into a boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in quartets instead of duets now? Actually, no. It looked like Megan was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick, if that makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for the Colonel if I don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Don't want to bring the Colonel into my messy drama, but also I want him to put Miriam in her place. What a choice, what a choice. Let's go, Miriam. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl, friends in need radar, is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my best friend? I will destroy them! She's so cute. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving you in a dust of, I don't know, vis-a-vis? What is this word? Leaving you in the dust. My skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Megan is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in this tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfect creamy mixture. The plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be so proud. Colonel Sanders holds his spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. And when you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling a sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by that revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Megan. We do not taste the food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my salty water sauce, plated on a battle axe blade, forged by a supreme chef's ancestors. That sounds nasty. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you who will look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off his plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't straighten my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone steps back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped in Pop's mouth. No, Pop! Pop winces in pain just for a moment and then almost immediately back into his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. Oh my god, Pop. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad, neon glow, and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skill. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Ooh. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Megan. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting lots of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Ooh. Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. A poor guy. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. What the fuck is this? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I am a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack, obviously. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Sport Monster. Sport Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You decide to go on the attack. It works last time, right? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Sport Monster won't forget this. Sport Monster is really threatening your attack. Sport Monster focus their mashed mind and draws your energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation! You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Sport Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Sport Monster use Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. He's kicking my butt. Sport Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot pie power pinch! Does 10 damage. Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Sport Monster spews streams into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. Spare this wretched beast. Oh, we're finishing him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. You're ready, your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan distraction. Does 10 damage. Sport Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Megan. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on its cover. You open the cover to find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko? Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, introducing your love. Dreams are awkward. Or weird. Oh my god, look at this nonsense. Okay, this is a perfect time to end this part. It has been quite exciting. So much going on. Who knew there would be battles and so much romance? And we're just on the edge of our seats here, aren't we? So anyway, let me know what you think of this game. It's kind of nuts, but as you know, that is my specialty. And I will see you in the next part. Goodbye. If you made it to the end, hit the like button for the algorithm, subscribe for more content, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video.